In 1925, a gentleman named Nathan Appell and his son, Louis Appell Sr., wanted to build their trademark signature space. And they built that right down here at the corners of North George and Philadelphia Streets in downtown York, the Strand Theater. They built it as a film hall, but it was always envisioned to also be a live performance space.
It was meant to give you the sense of a life that you didn't have, and you could go sit in this extravagance for 10, 20 cents and see a movie and be treated like a king or queen. To me, it's just magical to be in a space like that.
Right now, we're on this silent space where there's no one behind me. But imagine over the past 100 years, how many shows have taken place here and the people that cross through these doors and that experience magic.
Unfortunately, Nathan Appell passed away in 1928. He passed away unexpectedly. Warner Brothers bought both of the Strand and the Capitol theaters. The theaters were eventually sold by Warner Brothers to a company called Stanley Warner, RKO.
They got the space and then they just treated it poorly. And most of the theaters that happened to closed. And many of its like are gone now.
We're moving into the 1960s, a turbulent time for the country.
And so we had big name individuals that would come to York, Pennsylvania, but then they couldn't stay in our hotels. They couldn't be fed in our restaurants. And so for a long time, there were programs that were coming to the theater that were diverse, but the environment itself was not necessarily inclusive.
And it became a very difficult time for theaters such as ours to operate. This was also the time that the first megaplexes in terms of film theaters with multiple screens were being built, and the doors were closed.
It was cold, it was dark, there was no heat, there were birds flying around.
I had a tour of the place before it opened, before the remodel in '80, and the place was a wreck.
The main hurdles were, of course, raising that much money, which was, I think only the York Hospital had raised more money in the community up to that time. The alternative was tearing it down and making it a parking lot, which was not something that was acceptable to us.
With Louis' direction and leadership and bringing in people like Ann and Ben Hoover, they really saved the theater because they believed that a strong center core for York County was York City. And if York City survived, the rest of the county would thrive as well.
I think we all recognize that quality of life in any community is dependent upon having the arts, both the performing arts as well as the visual arts. And the community responded, and we raised the $1.25 million for the restoration.
On April 12, 1980, the Strand Capitol Performing Arts Center reopened its doors with a performance by jazz legend Ella Fitzgerald, backed by the York Symphony Orchestra.
This is a top-notch theater. The sound is spectacular. The appointments are better than most, and it's a much cleaner theater. And I think that speaks volumes to the leadership that's here today and has been here in the past.
The really big renovation was back in the early 2000s.
So to be able to accommodate the newer shows, we needed a larger theater.
To be honest, if we wouldn't have remodeled in 2000, we wouldn't be getting shows. Now that is not an issue.
They continue to put money into the facilities to make them be a spot people enjoy, and they'll make every effort to get outstanding entertainment for the people of York and the York area.
We've put a big push in our education and community engagement, and really finding new and unique ways to be reaching out to the young people of the community.
And so what we do today shapes the experience that we want people, all people, anyone, to have in this space now and in the next 100 years.
Being able to bring the theater into the lives of inner city children particularly has been a wonderful evolution for what is now the Appell Center.
For a brief moment, you look out at the audience and you see the support. You see the amount of people who have come to watch the City Kids. It just kind of showed me that I was capable of more than what I thought I was.
In the middle of making music, you lose all problems with politics, religion, everything else. You're all for one cause, and it doesn't matter if the person next to you is of a different party or of a different race or religion or whatever.
It must be okay. We keep coming back.
This is our 26th year of volunteering. We enjoy it. They treat us very well.
They treat us well.
It has become a safe place for so many people. You know, I think this is something that we need to preserve, something we need to cherish.
And the more that we continue to remember and remind ourselves that this could not be if we just don't pay attention, the more we remember why we want it and we step up and take care of it.